On the edge of a dense forest, hidden away from main roads and cell signals, stood an old colonial house, abandoned for over 60 years. Locals called it the house with no reflections. They said mirrors shattered in it, cameras wouldn't work, and if you stared too long into any reflective surface, something else would look back. No one stayed more than a night. Until Ethan and Maya did. Ethan, a rising YouTube horror vlogger, had 1 million subscribers hungry for real paranormal content. His girlfriend Maya was a rationalist and psychology major, skeptical of ghosts, but supportive.
Just a weekend. We explore, document everything and post. Instant viral.
They drove 4 hours into the woods, following GPS coordinates from an old online forum. The house was exactly as described. Tall, gray, lifeless. The front porch sagged. Windows were clouded with grime. Trees arched over it like claws. They set up GoPros, headcams, and sound recorders. Maya placed a camcorder in the living room facing a large antique mirror, but it didn't show their reflections. The mirror was enormous, 8 feet tall, framed with blackened gold, ornate and eerie. It dominated the entire living room.
No reflection, not even our shadows.
Behind the mirror was a fireplace and a wall, but the mirror showed nothing. Just a dim, shifting darkness. They laughed it off and moved upstairs, documenting more strange findings. Bedrooms with dusty toys untouched, a journal with pages scribbled out violently, scratches inside the walls, no reflections in any mirrors. That night, the temperature dropped sharply. The cameras recorded soft whispering, even though both were asleep. At 2:47 a.m., Ethan's headcam turned on by itself. A low, static sound filled the room. Downstairs, the large mirror glowed faintly. A shape moved within it. A figure with hollow eyes crawling backwards. The hallway lights flickered. Maya awoke to scratching under the bed. She reached down, nothing. But the mirror downstairs showed a reflection of her arm being pulled by invisible hands. A piercing scream echoed in the hallway. Ethan rushed to Maya. She was pale, sweating.
I heard breathing under the bed, not mine.
The living room mirror now showed 2 dark silhouettes, even though no one was in the room. Next morning, Maya found an old newspaper under a loose floorboard. May 13th, 1957. Girl found dead in room 6, eyes removed. Mirror shattered. Family vanishes. Ethan searched online and uncovered an urban legend. The house was home to an obsessed mirror maker named Dr. Thorne, who believed he could trap souls in reflections. He conducted mirror experiments on orphans in room 6. The legend claimed room 6 was sealed after a girl died, her soul allegedly trapped in the large mirror downstairs. The door to room 6 had long been boarded up. That night, the boards were missing. Inside room 6, dust swirled in the air. The mirror inside was shattered, glass pieces embedded in the floor and walls. Maya stepped in cautiously. On the far wall, written in blood-red script, were the words, "Every reflection is a door." Suddenly, all cameras glitched, audio distorted into deep growls and echoing laughter. Ethan's footage showed him alone, but Maya was standing beside him.
Maya's footage showed Ethan staring into a blank wall, whispering, "Let me in, let me in."
The two began to see different versions of the house. Ethan saw his own doppelganger in every mirror, smiling, waving, mimicking his actions a second too late. Maya, meanwhile, saw herself trapped in reflections, banging on the glass, mouthing warnings she couldn't hear. They tried to leave, but every door opened into the same room, the mirror room. The large mirror now had cracks like veins, and in its depth, the eyes of children blinked, wide, hollow, watching.
You came, just like the others.
Maya pieced it together from the journal. Dr. Thorne believed that every mirror contained an alternate version of you. Your reflection was a gatekeeper. If the barrier broke, your reflection could replace you. He trapped his test subjects' reflections, leaving the originals to go mad, or worse. Ethan had already changed. Maya noticed he no longer blinked. His reflection smiled when he didn't. One night, she caught him talking to his own image.
She doesn't know yet, does she?
Soon, then we'll be free.
On the third night, Maya woke up inside the mirror. Outside, her body moved without her. She banged the glass, screamed, but no sound escaped.
Finally awake, Maya?
The real Ethan was gone, replaced. The thing in his body now had control. From inside the mirror, she saw dozens of others trapped, ghostly faces in the corners, whispering, scratching, watching. All reflections stolen, waiting to be freed. Maya watched helplessly as her reflection kissed Ethan, packed their bags, drove away. Today, the YouTube channel Ghost Frame continues posting. New videos every month. Same charming Ethan, same cheerful Maya. Only, they're not really them. Viewers often comment strange things. Why do their eyes not move in sync? At 13:09, Ethan walks past a mirror, but there's no reflection. Is that a face inside the mirror behind Maya? Sometimes a face appears in the background, mouth moving silently. Those who watch too long begin seeing their own reflections delay, just a second behind. Some say, if you pause at the exact right time, Maya's real face appears, banging on glass, mouthing,
Don't trust the reflection.
The house still stands, empty, except for the mirror. Visitors who stare into it too long say they see versions of themselves, waiting. Some claim once you see your reflection blink when you didn't, it's already too late, because the reflection doesn't want to copy you, it wants to be you. The end.